Shalom, brothers.
Shalom.
I want to start off by saying all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and all the brothers that's teaching in truth and sincerity. GMS Dallas Camp, I'm the brother Yatazak.
Brother Mike Holler.
And Mike Holler had something that was on his spirit that we want to bring out for you brothers. And we just going to get straight to it.
Hey, Shalom, brothers. Just want to bring out some quick precepts on how we should be dealing with in certain manners. The thing about it is these camps are getting more austere because the end is near. So, you have a lot of people that's going to be cast out, a lot of people that's going to be reprimanded. That doesn't necessarily make them that man wicked, man. A lot of people are corrected for their benefit, or even kicked out for their benefit, man. So you definitely want to be circumspect and with quickly to slander that man, because you might be dealing with the man of the Lord, man. We're gonna get Proverbs 24:17.
All right, we have Proverbs chapter 24 verse 17. Rejoice not when thine enemy falleth, and let not thine heart be glad when he stumbleth.
See, now somebody could get simple and say, oh, this is dealing with Esau. You have to read that verse again. It's talking about it's giving advice or a commandment on an individualistic level. See, if you read it again, it says, rejoice not when thine enemy falleth. That's talking about your enemy. A lot of times you're going to have disagreements with a brother. An enemy is somebody that's just an adversary, man.
Right. And that's what that actually goes into how the Lord was talking about turning the other cheek and going into all that type of information, because that's how you're supposed to deal amongst the brotherhood. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? With us being in these fleshly bodies, we're not going to always see eye to eye. That's why we got the scriptures, to make sure we go to the scriptures to see how to handle the situation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when a brother do get kicked out, or when a brother do get reprimanded, it shouldn't make you feel good to see that brother get kicked out or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because even the apostles will tell you, it ain't just because you get kicked out the GMS don't mean you out the truth.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Because some could happen to you, to where you had to fight your way back. Yep. You know what I'm saying? We done seen brothers that had to leave for a while and then came back. Yep. You know what I'm saying? We done seen brothers that just gone and just stayed gone.
That's right.
But it ain't up to you to rejoice at a brother falling out. Hell no. That's what I'm saying. Because every time a brother fall out, even though it's the Most High's will, you coming up with the brothers that's falling out. Yep. You know what I'm saying?
That should give you, if anything, that should give you fear, man. Because you don't know what type of spirit the Most High put in you, man. You don't know the future, man. You shouldn't be gloating over. That's why I said gloat not over your enemies when your enemy falleth, man.
That's right.
You don't know, man. We don't know. We just doing this. We doing this thing because we believe. We're doing this out of hope that we're for salvation, man. We're not on a chariot. We're not. With some, you got cats that's gonna be claiming GMS at the end of the days that are gonna be destroyed. So it ain't about GMS.
That's right.
It's about the truth of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, which I have to clarify, because Jacob gets simple out there and say I'm indirectly taking shots. What I'm saying is it's about the truth, man. Now we know that the elders have the truth.
That's right.
And we follow the elders, man, because they are, and we believe that they are the man of the Lord, man. Okay?
That's right. Verse 18, lest the Lord see it, and it displease him, and he turn away his wrath from him.
So what does that mean? Well, is that implying that the Lord is dealing with a free will? That you don't know what it's talking about. That was a chess move from the Most High. He just set you up. You didn't handle the situation right, so therefore you're going to get judged, man. Look what happened to Miriam. Was she justified in how she felt? But who was the Lord dealing with?
Right.
The Lord was dealing with King David. We don't know who the Lord's dealing with. We're not. We don't have the answers. All we know is following these laws, statutes, and commandments, man. And the Lord will give it discernment. How did David treat Saul, despite the fact that man was going off? With respect, right?
Yep.
So the first, what we have to do is get understanding first, and then examine, and then judge, man. And a lot of times that takes time, man.
That's just like the example when King Solomon, when he said he's gonna cut the baby in half.
Yeah.
He examined the situation.
Yep.
He peeped both sides, You know what I'm saying? And then he came to the conclusion that, okay, this is how I'm going to do this. But it wasn't just, he didn't just wing it. You know what I'm saying? He had a source that he went to. And that source is what made him come up with that idea. And next thing you know, he the wisest king ever.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You got to judge the situation according to what the scripture's going to say.
That's right.
You might, as I said, you might have somebody that you came in the truth with that you done been doing the work with. Okay, well, is it about your relationship with that brother or your relationship with Yahweh Hashem Yahushai? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And your relationship with Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is going to be able to make you it's going to be able to make you determine how to judge the situation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The scripture says you can't just fly out the handle like that.
Right.
Examine the situation first. You know what I'm saying? After the situation is examined, then the truth going to come out.
That's right, man. You know, what the elders say often is Americans have a short attention span, man, and we tend to carry on the truth and how we judge matters, man. You want the answer right then and there, you know. Which I'm not saying I haven't done that before, you know. I've done it many times, you know. But within that statement, man, you can't rush judgment, man.
Right.
It's not on you. It's on the real Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man. So you have to sit back, and a lot of times you have to just be quiet, man.
I'm saying it's easy to do it like that. The scriptures say let's get it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This is Sirach chapter 11 verse 7.
Mm-hmm.
No, matter of fact, we're just gonna get 20.
Yeah.
Sirach 20. What is Sirach 20 and 7?
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna start at 5. Sirach chapter 20 verse 5. There is one that keepeth silence and is found wise,
mm-hmm.
and another by much babbling becometh hateful.
That's right, man. You always talking that cash money, man. You don't think people ain't on seeing that? You don't think people, you know, are listening? Younger brothers listening to everything that you say, man? You have young brothers coming up, man, and they learn underneath you. So the things that you say is gonna be very, very, very important to them, man.
That's right.
Now you telling them to act a certain way within the scriptures, and you're not doing so. What does that make you? An hypocrite, man. You know? Go ahead, Doc.
Verse 6. Some man holdeth his tongue because he had not to answer,
Mm-hmm.
and some keepeth silence knowing his time.
That's right, man. So a lot of times you might see something. A lot of times it's just let it play out. Let it play out. Hey, sometimes a brother have a bad day, you know, and you chalk it up to the game. Sometimes, you know, it might not be a good time to bring it out on a brother, you know, and do this and do that. You gotta let it play out sometimes, man.
Yeah, I was saying when they say how I say a brother gonna fall 70. You gotta forgive a brother 70 times 7.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Eventually he gonna have to learn from them mistakes.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You can't keep on doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over, because after a while, that mercy is gonna have to turn into judgment. And when it comes to time to judge, you got to judge right. That's why you got to examine the situation like this brother going into. You know what I'm saying? You got to make sure you look at it from every angle. That's why I say counsel with a brother that's above you. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got correspondence with other brothers.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? If I got an issue that I'm having trouble with, I'm going to go to Zakaria. I'm going to go to Ariala. I'm going to go to Yashawamba. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I got brother. I would say even with Mike Allah, I come and ask you some stuff. You know what I'm saying? You bounce stuff off other brothers to make sure you're looking at it from more than one perspective. That's then right. You can judge.
That's right.
And that's what this is going into, man. I would say you know it ain't your time yet because you sitting back waiting. You know what I'm saying? You pray to the Most High to give you that guidance, give you that, you know what I'm saying, that know how to judge the situation. Let him put it upon you if he decides to. You know what I'm saying? And then when it's time for it to come out, it'll come out.
That's right.
Verse 7. A wise man will hold his tongue till he see opportunity. But a babbler and a fool will regard no time.
They won't regard no time, man. You know, there might be a heavy judgment that was just laid out, and you just talking. You know, just talking to be talking, man.
Yep. That's what I'm saying. You don't know what the Most High working with. You know what I'm saying? He might be trying to shake up the camp. We can't. His thoughts ain't our thoughts. You know what I'm saying? You got brothers that get kicked out the camp. You got brothers that get kicked out the camp and end up coming back.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? We done seen examples of that. So it's obviously out of our hands at this point. You know what I'm saying? We can't. You know what I'm saying? All we can do is have faith that the Most High doing what He doing, and all we can do is roll with it.
Yeah, and have mercy because
That's right.
because everything that we've done before, we deserve to be kicked out in the past, man. What makes you think that you just deserve to be here, man? You know.
So if you're in that spirit, you don't. Yeah. So you ain't gonna be here long with that spirit.
Yeah. Nobody deserves to be here, man.
Hell no.
It's all due to the mercy and the grace of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man.
That's right.
You know, you have to do this thing as what the brother Yashwan was talking about. Was his brother going to a hard time? Saying, you know, doing it in a mindset of, man, I'm in debt. I'm trying to get out of the hole, man. I did a lot of bullshit in my life, man. All of us have, man.
That's right.
And with that understanding, you gotta humbly assess situations, man. You know.
I got that in Sirach chapter 11 for you.
All right.
You want it now, or do you have something else?
No, go ahead, brother.
All right. It's Sirach chapter 11, verse 7. Blame not before thou hast examined the truth.
That's right. It's blame not before thou hast examined the truth. You gotta, you know, examine first, man, because you might have in your mind what this brother is doing because of past mistakes, man. And I've done that before, man. You know.
It's a balance to it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How Apostle Ramlab mentioned your mental Rolodex. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep all those things up in there. So when it's time to judge, you go back. You know what I'm saying? Okay, this brother did this, but then he did this. Mm-hmm. Okay, this brother did that, but then he did that.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? But then when it gets to the point to where you constantly having to judge a situation, because eventually the old man's supposed to be put off and you're supposed to offend less and less, right?
That's right.
But if you keep on offending, then judgment had to come.
You gotta get judged, man.
You know what I'm saying? Just like this scripture right here, it say, understand first.
Yep.
Understand first. Then
first.
Rebuke.
Yep.
Because it's order. Let everything be done decently and in order. Judging the situation with the brother whether he can stay or go. Go back to these scriptures, man. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Blame not before thou hast examined the truth. Understand first and then rebuke.
Man, then you rebuke, man. You know? Be quick to, you know, I'm going to take this dude to counsel. When, first of all, you haven't really assessed the whole situation or his perspective.
Had you talked to him?
At all, you haven't even spoken to him, man.
Had you talked to him? Shit.
You know? You got to be careful, man.
Verse 8, answer not before thou hast heard the cause, neither interrupt men in the midst of their talk.
That's right. It says, answer not before thou hast heard the cause, man. So don't say nothing before you have heard the whole situation in all perspectives in the matter.
Yep. The conclusion of the whole matter.
That's right.
And then you can judge.
And then once a judgment is issued out, guess what you still have to do? You still have to be humble in the situation.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Because I'm going to tell you like this. Nobody get cursed out for nothing.
That's right.
Don't nobody get kicked out for nothing. It don't work like that. That's not what the scriptures teach. Just pick brothers out and just get rid of them. Nah, man. Nah. You examine the situation. You try the spirit. You see all these scriptures that's coming out. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we ain't trying to make this long. This was actually going to be like a rapid fire type of thing. But you know what I'm saying? The brothers, if you see this video, you get on the comment board. You know what I'm saying? The scriptures that come to your mind. When you hear a topic like this, put them in there, man. You know what I'm saying? This time, I would say it's all about edifying the elect, man.
That's right.
You got to understand how to be a brother to be able to, you know what I'm saying? Part of being a man of the Lord is being a brother. Right. You got to get into these scriptures and know how to judge situations, when to judge a situation. You got to figure out the balance of the scriptures so you can do your job. You know what I'm saying? Right. Until you learn that, you're going to constantly see the fallouts, the bug outs, you know what I'm saying? The rebuke, all that stuff have to happen for the kingdom to come.
Yep.
At the end of the day, somebody is elected.
That's right.
So, you know what I'm saying?
Right. And a good way of doing that is making sure you're not in the area of that fire is by being quiet, man. There's a brother that got kicked out, and I always seen this from this man. I said, man, this dude, something about this dude, well, I will say this man will be quiet, man, and let things play out. And that brother lasted for a long time. So if you think you're on point, you think you're doing this thing right, guess what you need to do, man? You be quiet, man.
That's right.
You know? The Most High is setting up chess moves, man. The Most High is we're going on different levels, right? Everybody sees that. Guess what? The devil's going to come hard.
That's right.
These temptations that we have is going to come hard, man.
I want to say, how we gonna judge the world if we can't judge each other?
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
However many brothers is in your camp, from the head to the from the head to the tail, from the least to the greatest, everybody got to be in order, man. That's why we had these lessons, man. I say during the class, you know what I'm saying? We reading certain scriptures, you know what I'm saying? We reading John right now. You know what I'm saying? The first, second, and third John. Put it on the brothers that read something, man. I would say gather together. Y'all say y'all know how to do it, man. You know what I'm saying? But then when it comes time to apply it, go straight to the source, man. Go straight to the source. Don't try to wing it. Don't try to man. Open this book, pull them scriptures out, and I promise you, the situation gonna work itself out. This is the spirit. This is the spirit of Heavenly Father, man. Anything outside of this, it's gonna fail. It's gonna fail.
I had something for you.
Right.
This is Colossians 3:12. Put on, therefore, as the elect of the Most High, holy and beloved, bowels of mercy, kindness, humbleness of mind, meekness, long-suffering, forbearing one another.
That's what I'm saying. Them coaching tips, man. That's how you do. I say, where else did you get that information? Ain't nobody else teaching you how to treat brothers like, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
If any man have a quarrel with against any, even as Mashiach forgave you, so also do ye.
That's what I'm saying. And you notice that all that forgiveness is still within Israel. You know what I'm saying? You got a quarrel with a brother, forgive that brother like the Lord forgave you. All the bullshit we done done, like Yosha want to say, all that stuff we done, we in debt. You got to forgive that brother but that's what I'm saying. Part of that, if you got to kick him out for him to see it, then that's how it's going to have to be. Because it's about what the Spirit want to do. You know what I'm saying? That's going to either make that brother stronger or he going to fall out. Go ahead.
And above all things, put on the charity, which is the bond of perfectness.
Charity is the bond of perfectness, man. That's what I'm saying. You're not being charitable if you just throwing a brother soon as he, you know what I'm saying, without examining the situation. You're not being charitable if you're not examining the situation for what it is before you judge it. You know what I'm saying? And then you can be held accountable for that.
That's right.
You be so anxious to kick a brother out, shit, you fuck around and he fuck around and come back. And just like that situation with the brothers in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wanted to get rid of the brother Uriah. You know what I'm saying? He kept fighting through the Spirit. You know what I'm saying? He ended up being a camp head. We don't know what the Lord going to do with us. Was there some more to that?
That was it on that.
All right. You got anything else?
No, brother. That's it on that.
All right. Well, shit. You know what I'm saying? Hope that was edifying, brothers.
Yeah,
that's all we trying to do through the Spirit of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. All praises to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. All you brothers that's teaching the truth and sincerity. Shalom.
Shalom.